think we're live. Pretty sure. Just waiting to see it on the actual page here. I think we're live. Yeah, now we're live. Perfect. I'm going to just reduce this down a little bit here. Hopefully I don't mess anything up. That seems a little better. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's well today. This evening. Looks like we are definitely live. So, you know what? I thought I'd do another live video. The last one I did was around Portugal. It was kind of a few spots that I visited in that country. It was a lot of fun. So I hope you guys like that one. And yeah, I just like making these videos and sort of developing a community of people that can sort of jump in here and start talking about camping and hiking and adventuring and canoeing and all that good stuff. All the great stuff that I'm passionate about. I've been doing this since I was a young, wee little lad, and I still love doing it today. So, yeah, today's session's kind of a little bit Today's chat is a little bit more open-ended. That sounded way too professional. It's a little bit more open-ended. So, hopefully, some people throw in some of their favorite camp spots and sites that they want to go visit. And if we don't have a huge turnout on this live video, that's totally fine. I'll jump into some of my favorite spots that we have here in British Columbia. And not just British Columbia, but some spots particularly that I visited in, I think it's like Alberta, BC border. And some hopefuls of spots that I want to go to in the future. So we'll give it, I don't know, 30 more seconds. And we'll wait for some other people to jump on. If they do, they don't, that's fine. And yeah. For now, I think I'm going to crack this bad boy up here, which is Astro Zombies Double Dry Hopped Beer. And it is from Changing Colors Brewing Project. So I've never had this one before, and to be honest, I haven't had a beer in a really long time. A very long time. I think it's probably been 6 months, maybe less than that. I don't know, maybe 3 months. It feels like it's forever. But let's try Astro Zombies out. It's the first beer that I am trying out after a long hiatus. And hopefully the sound is okay. So if we've only got one person watching right now, but if you want to give me a thumbs up to let me know that the sound quality is okay. Hopefully it is. Okay, my sound's turned off on the video. Perfect. We'll give another 2 or 3 minutes. Let's try a sip of this beer here. Yeah, that's good. I really do enjoy beer. It's a hard thing to cut, but I never feel great after drinking a beer, unfortunately. So, as per usual, I'm going to dive into some camping sites around my area. And we're going to take a look at some spots that I like to frequent. And then if we get some more people that jump into the chat, then that's great. You guys can throw in your favorite spot. Hopefully I can share it with the rest of the group here of people that jump on. We've been live for 4 minutes. So again, it's 7:35 Pacific time. So that's 10:35 Eastern time. There's probably a lot of people that are asleep and are ready for their Friday morning tomorrow for work. So if that's the case, that's totally fine. If you want to watch the video later on, that's totally cool. Well, let's dive right into camping, the subject that I can talk about for hours on end. Wait, let me just have another sip here first. So, the area that I'm from is British Columbia, and there is tons of camping spots around this province. You can go way up north, you can find some really great backcountry spots. You can find a lot of public campgrounds, and there's tons of them. The problem is you have to book them well in advance, and so the month right now is February. So today's date, February 27th. And you really have to, like, there's a new rule where you have to book it a number of months in ahead, and they just get fully booked, so you can't find a spot. So your best course of action is to go into some of the back road logging roads and find some spots, like, at lakes called Harrison Lake over here, Chilliwack Lake, Pitt Lake, and a ton of others. We have tons of lakes in British Columbia, and so let's dive into some spots that I have visited, and then if we get some comments of places that you want to visit as well in the future, or that you have visited, let me know. But the very first one I want to cover off is called the West Coast Trail. So if you're coming from Canada, or you're from another country, and this is on your list of places to visit, I highly suggest it. It's not an easy hike. It's a 7-day hike, I think. But, let's check out YouTube and see if there's any videos of people doing the West Coast, I almost said West Coast Trail, to see West Coast Trail. Yeah, I mean, there's probably just hundreds of videos about this. But let's look at one of the smaller viewed videos. And the problem is that there's so many videos that are highly viewed because the trail is so beautiful and it's so complicated, and it's like you can make really, really good videos and do some good videography. But let's check out Krista Norwick. So Krista Norwick, let's check out the video. So let me show you where the West Coast Trail is. Maps.ca. West Coast Trail. BC. Perhaps. There we go. So, if you're from BC or you're not from British Columbia, when I say BC, I mean British Columbia, you have to go all the way up north to Vancouver Island, and then you go to the southern sort of western side of the island, and that's where West Coast Trail is, I think. Yeah. So this is where the trail starts. So you have the West Coast Trail, and then you have the North Coast Trail. I think this is the correct one. Let me just make sure. So it looks like it's in Port Renfrew. Is that correct? I don't know. Welcome to the stream, guys. Yeah, so this is the West Coast Trail, and then there's the North Coast Trail. So either way, let's get into the video. Let's showcase this the content of this channel. Again, name of the channel is Krista Norwick. They have 20.9 thousand subscribers. So, dang, that's a decent sized channel.
Unique and stunning landscape along the west coast of Vancouver Island. The trail passes through the territory of the Huayat, Didadat, and Pacheedaht First Nations.
Okay, so I think I've seen her channel before. So she's done something called the PTs. It's one of the longest trails in Canada. I think it travels from Canada to like Mexico, and it's like a 6-month trail hike where you stop and you pick up different sort of items along the way, and you stay in a hotel sometimes and you pick up your packages. I'm pretty sure this is her channel, but once I look more into this video, we'll see.
Whether you hope to hike the West Coast Trail or you want to experience it through this video, I am so excited to share with you our incredible experience over the next 5 days.
Oh, 5 days for her, okay.
We decided to hike the trail from south to north and were able to get a ride from my in-laws to the trailhead. We had to attend an orientation at 10 a.m. and then took the 10:30 ferry ride across Gordon River to the trailhead. There is a store here with coffee, snacks, and some toiletries, just so you know.
Good to know. They are living the life. Nice. How's everyone doing on the stream? Thanks for joining. I'll take a little bit of a break in this video. Thanks for jumping in. Make sure to throw some comments in the comment section of places that you feel like we want to showcase in this video of your camp spots, whether it be public or backcountry, some areas that you'd like to hike, some specific like waterfalls, lakes. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, let's keep going with this video.
Here we go.
Yeah, I've heard there's lots of ladders.
On day 1, we planned to hike into Camper Creek, and because of the tides, we decided to stick to the inland route. It's hard to explain how excited I felt in this moment. This was my second time hiking the West Coast Trail, but the first time was my third ever backpacking trip. I couldn't wait to see everything again and to get to share it with my husband, Brian. Good. We've made it 10K on the West Coast Trail so far. And we've been in the forest the whole time, and it's been incredibly beautiful.
10K is no easy feat. Like doing a 10K hike, especially when you're climbing ladders with a pack, their pack probably looks around 30 to 40 pounds maybe. Yeah, it's probably about 30 to 40 pounds because they have a lot of dehydrated meals and things like that. But it really weighs on you, especially if you got to duck under trees and duck under different things and really sort of do squats along the way and like go up and down and switchbacks, and it really gets tiresome. The first day it's not easy.
And we're about 4 kilometers from our first camp, so we're doing really well. It's like 2:30 or something p.m. I'm currently eating my homemade bits and bites. Delicious.
Nice. I'm gonna turn the light off here a little bit, see if that helps with the lighting. It's really quite. There we go, that's a little better. Sorry, it was really bright. Really bright. Hopefully it's not too dark in here now. That's better. Much better.
Before
More
we hit
ladders.
the beach walking
Wow.
for the
So I was always told that there's tons of ladders on the West Coast Trail, but I didn't realize they were this big and this elevated. Like I thought they were just small little ladders, but there's tons of like big ladders on this trail.
first time. I couldn't wait to start whale spotting. Ready?
Oh, there's like a
Oh, this is awesome.
there's like a zip line? I didn't know there's a zip line here. That's crazy. Oh, my mind is blown on this trail. I definitely need to go on this. So it crosses like a little creek, which you probably could have walked, but and they've got the little Garmin Mini. Yeah, you gotta bring your Garmin Mini device. That's cool.
I don't think so. You're doing great. Wow.
Ooh. Oh, that's nasty. So that's the trail. That looks really thick and muddy. So this is called the West Coast Trail, and then on the island there's a North Coast Trail. And the North Coast Trail is way more muddy than this. Like, you're going to be doing this for probably a day or 2 or 3. Like, it's mud, 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 right? That's British Columbia for you, unfortunately, but...
Oh. I hope you got that.
I did. Now I'm nervous. Oh, wow.
Nasty.
So I guess that answers the question. If this is a boggy land.
Look at this skunk cabbage.
Yeah, skunk cabbage is absolutely huge, and they call it that because it has a really pungent smell. Like, it smells like skunk. So when you're walking by it, they're like just massive plants, and you're like, what's that smell? It smells like a skunk. Well, you're walking beside a skunk cabbage along these trails. They're pretty cool, actually. Beautiful plants, and they grow in like boggy areas like that.
It's incredible. Look at this log you're under. So much is growing, all this light green.
This is not at all what I thought the trail was going to look like. I thought the trail was going to be totally different. Wow. West Coast Trail. Cool. So, that's the first spot I want to jump in. I thought I would sort of get things started with this particular spot. Yeah, we've got 2 people in the chat. So, what do you guys think? Is there a spot that you like to frequent, like a public campground, or like one that you like to just drive into, or just off the roadway? But yeah, we'll start with this one, and I'm going to jump into another one of my favorite spots in the middle here, and then yeah. So another one that I like to frequent, and this is kind of a public campground, is Chilliwack Lake Campground. So everywhere I look, I'm going to find videos of all these locations because everyone's filming all the time with camping. Chilliwack Lake is very, very close to where I'm at in Coquitlam. It's probably about a 2-hour drive. So an hour and a half to get to Chilliwack probably, and then another 45 to 50 minutes along what's called the Vetter Road. And you get to this public campground, and the public campground's got lots of spots. They're not open during the winter. I've tried to camp out there during the winter, and they're just not open. But the lake is beautiful, and it's... relatively, you gotta like book well in advance, but yeah, let's check it out. The name of this channel is Explore with Notion. Explore with Notion. 872 subscribers, nice. 3.1 thousand views on this video. So there's definitely people out there that want to jump out and do some camping, and I found that, you know, during COVID times, camping has skyrocketed. Like, camping has absolutely skyrocketed. Everyone is just, they're buying new tents, sleeping bags, all the new gear. MEC seems to be packed all the time. And I'm seeing like above roof camper tents, and everyone's really getting into it because nobody was really traveling outside of the country and the province and their city. And that's great. I think that's great. They're taking advantage of their own country, right? There's so many beautiful spots to visit. My word of warning to those that go out and do some camping: please just pick up your garbage. Pick up your garbage. Stop leaving paper plates and plastic forks and beer cans and beer bottles, and it's just relentless. Everywhere I go, and I've been, like I said, I've been camping since I was 5 years old. Back then versus now, it seems like it's changed drastically. It's a big problem right now, and I wish that there was more. I wish there was more people driving up and down, like forest rangers and what have you, driving up and down the road to try and like enforce certain laws and bylaws and that type of stuff. But yeah, I mean, I was at Harrison Lake last year, and there was heaps and heaps of garbage that were just left behind by families, right? And it was like garbage bags full, and there was actually garbage bags there. So they actually, some of it was packed in garbage bags. So they'll pack it up in the garbage bag, they'll throw it to the side of the road, and they just won't take it to the garbage. Like it's just pure laziness, and that's not what this country's about. This country's about maintaining the beauty of the landscape, and so yeah, I just wanted to cover that off before we got into some other videos. But yeah. Let's look at Chilliwack Lake. So this is a public campground in Chilliwack Lake. Site P4 and P5, double side, nice. Nice relaxing music, I like it. Good camping music. So these guys have multiple sites. Site P6, partially shaded. Nice. Yeah, there's lots of toilets, like lots of toilets. I'm pretty sure there's a shower at this location from when I visited it. I might be thinking about Golden Ears, but I'm pretty sure there's a shower as well at this lake. I might be mistaken there. The cost is relatively painless. I think it's maybe $30, $40. That's expensive for some of you, but yeah, it's a nice spot. Let's go to the lake itself and show you what the lake looks like. Hopefully they go to the lake. No, it doesn't look like they go to the actual lake. But let's look up a video where they actually, I'm just going to give a like to this video. Boop. Great video. Thank you for sharing this beautiful spot. And I think I forgot to hit like and put a comment on the last video, so I'll make sure to do that, but that's fine. So let's go back and try and find here. So the name of this channel is Brittany Pollard, 1.75 thousand subscribers. And this video has 732 views 1 year ago. So let's check it out.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we are headed on a little camping trip.
It's crazy how, like, so when I got into the scene of making videos of outdoor camping videos and hiking and adventure and stuff, and I was thinking like, man, I'm gonna do the best job. I'm gonna be the best at this. There's only like a few camping channels out there that do hiking and adventure and stuff like that. Man, was I mistaken. There are so many camping and hiking and adventure channels out there. It's crazy how many channels are out there. And every channel that I look at, they're all better than I am. I mean, they're doing better video shots. Their video editing is better than mine. You know, they have better drone shots. Like their narration's better. Like it's just, they're doing a solid job, and it's really good to watch. But yeah, I was very surprised how many camping channels and hiking channels there actually are now. It's nuts. So let's keep watching this, and she's gonna showcase Chilliwack Lake here a little bit. 5th gen runner. She got a 4Runner. Nice.
It'll be very little as my son, he's at school right now, and tomorrow we have some plans pretty early on, so we're basically just going to the mountains for a sleep. But yeah, we're super excited. The weather's been beautiful lately, so we want to take good advantage of that. But yeah, that is basically it. So let's get to packing and go have some fun. Put them in there? Yeah, it's fun. All right, let's see it.
Nice.
Nice. You got some big muscles.
I cannot wait for my daughter to get into camping. She's gonna help me with the tent, and help me with like the sleeping bags, and like I'm gonna get her like a little small mini sleeping bag. So, you know, like I'm super stoked about this. I'm kind of like camp nerding out on it, but I love videos like this where the son is really helping out with the camping gear and stuff. That's so cute.
Perfect. Can I see your muscles? Whoa, strong guy.
Adorable. Oh, she got the hot dog skewers. Nice, nice. Man, these people like to camp and be ready to. So 2 kids. So they're camping ready. These 2, I love it. These 3, I should say, they are ready to go. That's awesome. Look at all the like the patches on the top here. Let me just maximize this. Look at all the patches here. Nice.
Both boys loaded up and all the camping stuff. My husband will meet us out there later today. He's just at work. Of course, we were caught in a little bit of weekend traffic, but that's.
This definitely looks like British Columbia, though.
Common here.
Oh, this is British Columbia. It's Chilliwack Lake.
By early afternoon on Friday, but yeah, we're excited. Finally gonna get out. It's been since last summer since we've had a camp trip, but yeah, let's get to it.
So back there, that mountain there was that's Mount Baker. So that's Mount Baker right here. We're just north of Mount Baker, and I've heard there's some good camping over there as well. Yeah, Julia sits so cute, I know. So the exit they took off there was the Vetter Road exit in Chilliwack, and they're now driving alongside of the Vetter Road, and they have a cute puppy, which is awesome. So let's show you what Chilliwack Lake looks like. I'm going to fast forward. Even though I don't want to fast forward, I enjoy this video. It's relaxing to watch, and they did a really good job of filming it. But let's jump over to, maybe, hopefully they, oh yeah, so they walk over to Chilliwack Lake. Let's play that. I mean, guys, look at that lake. It's beautiful. I can't remember if I went swimming there or not. I'm pretty sure that I jumped in very briefly, but yeah, Chilliwack Lake is gorgeous. Love this channel. I'm gonna hit a like on this video. Faves as well. Thank you for sharing. It's spell correcting. Chilswick, yeah. That's, okay. So, what are some spots, Julia? What's one spot that you like to camp out in? Like, do you take the family camping? And if you do, like, what's a great spot that you like to visit? I'll put it up on a video on YouTube. I'm sure somebody's recorded it. We can share a content creator somewhere along the lines. And then in the middle there, maybe I'll jump to my next favorite spot that we can check out as well. Let's see what we have here. Now for this one, I'm going to go back to my channel. Alouette Lake. Oh, of course. What am I thinking? Alouette Lake. Alouette Lake is in Maple Ridge. It's in a city called Maple Ridge in British Columbia. And it is probably around a 45-minute drive. Another gorgeous lake. So let's look up a channel. Let's see. 10 camping in Golden Ears Provincial. Alouette Lake camping. Okay, let's explore with... Oh, that's the same channel. Explore with Notion. Let's try a new channel. Tomo in Vancouver. Let's go to this video. So, for those of you that are traveling to Alouette Lake, I'm going to put the videos in the description for you to check out. But let's check out Alouette Lake. Alouette Lake. There we go. So this is where Alouette Lake is located. It's in the Golden Ears sort of area of British Columbia. So Vancouver's right over here. Alouette Lake is over here. So you're more west, northwest-ish. Northeast. So northeast. And it's a beautiful lake. Let's check out this channel. The name of this channel again is Tomo in Vancouver. 1.2 thousand views 10 months ago. No description. Nice video, guys. Nice. Let's see. Let's check it out. Cultus Lake. That's another one that we can visit. Cultus Lake is a really good public campground, but it gets very, very busy. Well, they all get busy in the summer. Cultus Lake is very busy. We talked about garbage. We talked about leaving trash behind. Cultus Lake is one of the worst places, in my opinion, of where people just leave trash and beer cans and stuff behind. It's pretty bad, but yeah. It is a very peaceful campground. For me, I've been setting up tents for so long. Setting up tents is usually, it's pretty bang. I'm banging it out. I'm getting the job done. But there's new tents out there that are a little bit more complex, especially the bigger ones. It's so satisfying for some reason putting together a tent for me, unless it's minus 10 or 15 degrees Celsius or 20 degrees. But yeah, I enjoy learning new things and learning how to set up tents. And when you get in the tent for the first time, the smell of the tent, again, I'm probably nerding out a bunch, but it's a really cool experience. So Julia said, I like camping spots that are big and lots of trees. Yeah, totally. I mean, when you're looking for a camping spot, the most important thing is that there are trees that are very, very close by, so that you have a good, nice triangle or a good square so you can set up tarps over top. If you go to those campsites that have no trees at all, which I've seen tons of, you're going to be rained on and it sucks. In British Columbia, at least. But other places, you'll be fine. 10 or 15 degrees. So, yeah. I think they're arguing. You're doing it wrong. No, you're doing it wrong. I've been there. Nice. I don't know. There's something so satisfying about looking at a perfectly done tent. You put the work in, you sleep. You're not comfortable all night long, but you did the work. I want to talk about camping in general. You go camping, Some people hate it, absolutely hate it. Some people love it. The reason why I love camping so much is that I set up my tent, I do a lot of hard work, I cut wood up with my axe, I get dirty, I get some scratches and cuts, and I go to sleep, I relax, I talk to some good friends and family, and we shoot the shit. The next day you come home and you're appreciative of the stuff that you have back at home. A hot shower, cold water that runs from the tap, and a variety of other things. But I think as humans as a whole, we need to be appreciative of the things that we have. And camping is one of those things it's more than just camping for me. It's all of the above. Like, it's appreciating what you have in life and how lucky you actually are, because a lot of people don't have this in their lives. So, yeah. We have a little top cover there. Nice. I think they're probably looking for rain clouds and stuff like that. Oh, wow. Okay. I have to say, these two have a setup for camping as far as food goes. Dang. I mean, look at this, guys. They've got like a huge grill with some it looks like some steak or some beef or pork. He brought a drill, for crap's sakes. He's got like a torch lighter, some hand wipes. He's got a coffee going on here, like a couple of containers probably. Wow, these guys know what's going on. They got a cutting board over here on the left-hand side, tissue box. These two are prepared. They're prepared to have like a camping session where they have eaten and they're clean after their camping session. Yeah, totally. So Julia said, all that work to set up, we like to camp for at least 3 days to enjoy. Our longest camping trip was 2 weeks, and that was actually at Alouette. Oh, nice. Okay. That was luxury. Yeah, no, I get it. That's a long camping trip. Yeah, 2 weeks. You got to bring lots of gear. The beautiful thing about Alouette is that you can drive 30 minutes, and you can get some groceries and some wobbly pops if you want to get some wobbly pops. And you bring them back. These guys brought everything. These guys are ready. Good job. Nicely done. Nice. Let's give the video a like. And let's... great video. It looks like you both were super prepared with the food and... Thank you for sharing. Nice. I love this stuff. I love watching camping videos, seriously. So that was the other spot, Alouette Lake. Great recommendation. So Alouette Lake is another great one. Let's jump into another one. So there's a camping spot. Again, I'm going with British Columbia because I haven't had any comments from anybody outside of British Columbia here. So, and if you find a spot that you want me to share on future videos, just put it in the comments. But one of my favorite spots to go, and I call it kind of like a secret hidden spot. It's not hidden, but it's definitely a spot where it's not busy. It's called Wood Lake Harrison. Wood Lake Harrison. So I'm going to have to refer to my own video, which I don't enjoy doing, but I sort of /do because I want to showcase some of my video editing and stuff like that. But if I go to my channel and I go to Wood Lake, let's take a look at my channel and look at some of my videos here. So this one is, let's go playlists and let's go to, I think it's lake camping maybe. Where is it? Lake camping. Let's check out the playlist of lake camping. So let's go to, where is it? I don't know where it is. Here we go. So the name of this lake is called Wood Lake, and it's on the west side of Harrison Lake. Harrison Lake right now is at the top of my camping spots to go. So let's check out Wood Lake. Ben here with Ben Ventures. And forgive me for sort of tooting my own horn as far as this video goes, but yeah, let's show you on the map where it's located. Wood Lake, Harrison. There we go. So, Harrison Hot Springs. If you're from British Columbia, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Harrison Hot Springs is here. You got to go back and up to the east side of the lake, of this lake. And when you drive, it's about 25 kilometers on the east side of Harrison Lake. Harrison Lake is a very, very long lake. It's probably 80 kilometers, 70 to 80 kilometers in length. It's a very, very long lake. And so you cruise along 25 kilometers roughly, and you'll see Wood Lake. It's very easy to miss. It's on your right-hand side. You look for the sign, you hit it up, and then you hit this spot, which I'll show you on my channel. And I'll put this video in the description. Sorry, guys. I'm tooting my own horn here, but yeah, this is Wood Lake here. And I'm off to another camping destination. But first, I thought I'd do a little bit of a pit stop. So I'm just fast forward all this stuff.
But I really thought it was going to be raining all day long, but it's not. It's just.
So let's show you when we get into
this one. But if I did, and if I would have brought my backpack, I could have actually hiked into 20 Mile Bay with my backpack.
So 20 Mile Bay is 20 miles into the same road that I'm driving along. So like I said, this trail is around 15 to 20, 25 kilometers. 20 Mile Bay is in my opinion, it's more beautiful than this spot actually. But it's very busy. It gets really jam packed. It's a campsite that's very, very, very busy. So along this trail, right at the beginning, you hit the logging road and you hit like tons of lakes. The first one is called Weaver Lake, and Weaver Lake is on your left-hand side. You exit off, and then if you want to visit for the day, you have to pay to visit for the day, or if you want to camp overnight, you have to pay, of course. But Weaver Lake is where the notorious serial offer, the Canadian serial offer, which his name was Clifford Olson, got rid of some evidence, if you will. So I stopped by Weaver Lake before on a previous video, and I tried to find some of the spots where he visited, and I couldn't find it. But this whole road is littered with lakes, including Weaver Lake, Wood Lake, and then 21 Mile Bay, which is like a beautiful camping spot. And I've got another video of as well showcasing that, but you can check that out another time.
A lot of stuff, but given the gear I have right now, which is, a cooler and everything's kind of loose in the back, I think the play here is to go back to Wood Lake and do some camping there. All right, I'm back at Wood Lake. This time I'm going to stay on a completely different side, and hopefully I can get a view of Harrison Lake from here. But he's opened the gate on this side of the lake for me, so that's awesome. And I've acquired more firewood, so I got a bunch of bundles of that stuff. So let's go find a sweet spot, shall we?
So you're hit with So the lake has two sides, so you can kind of split off to the right, you can split off to the left. The left side is like the private area, where you have to you're given a key, you unlock it, and you can camp privately, so to speak. And then the right side is like the more public side of the lake. It's a very, very, very small lake. It's a lake that you can actually do some fishing and hiking and camping, but the fishing is very minimal. I think they restock it, and I think it's trout, but I'm not sure. So I drove to the, I think in this case, the right side of the lake. And then we set up shop here. Supposed to be from this trail.
Whoa. Wow. That really popped.
The thing about store-bought wood, which is what I use, is it burns so fast. It's so dry and it burns so quickly. But handy dandy. Fire a little bit longer, and that's a nice little spot. Sometimes you gotta bring some steaks with you. You have to. On this one, we used a spice called Montreal steak sauce. And yeah, look at that steak. Oof. It's not really clearing up for me, but yeah. All right, let's try this steak out and see how it tastes. Look at that. It tasted really good. All right. Let's try this. The problem with filming with GoPros, which I do, is the GoPro doesn't really zoom in very well at all. The camera that I use right now, that I will be using in future camping videos, is the Samsung Galaxy S25. So that's the phone I now have. Because there's so much filming that you can do with a phone rather than using like a expensive Sony camera where you're zooming in. But this camera on this phone is pretty epic. It's pretty legendary. So I'm gonna do a future video where I go out and I do some recording and some photos, and you know, I love this phone. It's so good. But let's jump into some different spots here. Let's see what else we have here. Sasquatch Provincial Park. Let's check out Sasquatch Provincial Park. Sasquatch Provincial. Here we go. 3.9 thousand views. Home of Rome, and then MT. Let's close this. You know, let's watch the first video here. They look very nice. Let's check it out. So BC, Sasquatch Provincial Park.
We are all packed.
And they are RVing, so let's check it out. Sasquatch Provincial Park. Okay. So that's again, okay, so that's off of Hicks Lake, it looks like. Hicks Lake. And then Echo Island is here, and then Harrison Lake is here. So It's on the east side of Harrison Lake. Okay. Nice. Let's check out their video and see their content.
Packed up and ready to head out on another pandemic-safe camping trip.
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Pandemic safe camping trip. Nice.
Because it's our wedding anniversary, and so
nice.
we're going to
Congrats.
go and celebrate with a camping trip.
We actually get a trip this year.
Congratulations.
Let's go.
Yeah, so this is on the east side of the lake, and there's tons of camping spots along the east side as well. And like I said in one of my earlier videos, there's hot springs on the west side and the east side as well. As well as like right at the beginning of the lake, like on the most southerly part of the lake. Sorry, guys.
So one thing I've noticed is that immediately upon arrival at camping, Mel is hungry. So I think there's some kind of association between camping and food. What do you think?
Oh, only good associations. It's simple. Bread and butter, cup of tea, banana.
I'm just not hungry because I had a big bowl of oatmeal with apple.
Yeah, bread and butter. I like peanut butter and honey sometimes. I like peanut butter and jam. These guys are just like, is that a cup of tea or a cup of coffee? I don't understand. Yeah, it's nice, but
Apples and flax, and cranberries, walnuts. So good.
Fire making attempt 2 with less help.
It's a good thing we have that nice rock step there.
I know, it's so perfect. We have a very big bamboo-like plant.
so during the summer, if you can see, look how busy this spot is though. It's really busy. The west side, both sides are very busy, but I find the west side of Harrison Lake crazy busy, like crazy. There's huge families. Yeah, it's nuts. It's insane.
So I've been to the backyard. They're super dry. I'm hoping they're gonna make good kindling.
Oh yeah, for sure they will.
How is that looking, Jerry?
Much better than
Great.
great.
They got like a really nice setup. I like it. Nice like full burner, hash brown.
Utility sauce. Good for every.
Will hatch into little tadpoles,
Oh, they get a little
and then the
cat.
adults will leave the water and go back into the forest. So yeah, it's neat. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
glasses.
that's my jam
that's a
right
really
there.
nice wine.
Yes. Bousquet? Bousquet. I don't know where that wine is from, but that's cool. I like these guys. That nice channel. Like, I'm envious of their travels. They're sleeping in comfort. They're drinking nice wine. They have a nice fire going on. They know what they're doing. They're eating nice food. Ah, good job, guys. Very nice. Like and comment. I am super jealous of the food and fire. Thank you for sharing this great video. Again, channel is called Home A Rome. Home A Rome. Nice. So we've talked about, Julia said, I'm always hungry too while camping. It's the fresh air, yeah. I find like it's not just the fresh air, but it's like when you go swimming, if you jump in a lake and you go swimming for like 20, 30 minutes, you get so hungry. It's like when you're a kid and you go swimming in a swimming pool. You're like, oh man, I'm so hungry after swimming in a swimming pool. I want ice cream, chocolate, chips, like all the bad stuff, for me at least anyway. So that's British Columbia. Let's look up like different spots of like, I don't know. I'm in Canada. Let's go into the US. Let's talk about US, right? Camping, Washington again. I don't know. Let's mix it up, guys. We need to look at like other places and other countries and see what they're doing, right? RV State, Washington. 112,000 views. Man, there's so many good channels out there. It's crazy. It's crazy how many people are making content these days. You know, and I understand, like, if you're a new content creator, like whether you're playing video games or camping videos or hiking videos, like, it's a lot, right? You're trying to get into this market, but there's other people doing it too, right? I feel you. I'm the same way. It makes me question making outdoor videos. I'll be honest. But don't stop. Don't stop making those videos. Like, keep making them, because worst case scenario, it gives you a good excuse for you to go out and enjoy life and breathe fresh air around trees and nature and like meet new friends and just be positive. Don't stop. Regardless, if you're making outdoor videos, outdoor adventure videos, don't stop. Keep it going. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your physical health. It's good for all the above. Don't stop. Best dispersed camping, Washington Alpine Lakes. Let's check this out. Men, tune in now, 'cause the trail Name of this channel is The Trail Never Ends. Best dispersed camping, Washington Alpine Lakes. Let's see.
Hey everybody, welcome back to The Trail Never Ends. This is our second camping outing for the year. This time for the 4th of July, we're planning to head out into the wilderness on some national forest roads to check out some alpine lakes. So join us and find out what we can find.
DJI, he's got the DJI camera. Everyone likes to speed up. It's crazy. When I started creating videos, I was like, man, I've seen a few videos where they do the speed up, street shot. This is like, where the car drives through and then they mix to the next one, they mix to the next one. I was like, yeah, it's not that over popularized, but I've seen like 5 videos recently that do that. And that's okay. But it's like everyone's following the same sort of guidelines, right? And I understand why, because it's really, really satisfying to watch. Like, it's really satisfying to watch. The speed up when you drive along the highways or roads or whatever, right? But everyone's doing it, including myself. I'm like, oh man, it's hard to be extra creative these days with what you have, because so much has been done. Like, everything's been done in the outdoor space, camping and hiking and adventuring, right? So that was a nice little shot. They set up the camera right behind a little set of leaves and stuff. That's cool. I like that. I find the ones that do the best are the ones that like spend the time to get the shots, like to walk off the beaten path, set up your camera in a spot that you wouldn't think that everyone would want to see it, have you walking from like way below or from the left or right, or like to do the work, right? To actually spend the time to get your drone out, rather than like thinking lazily like, maybe I shouldn't take the drone out on this one because I'm kind of bored. I'm so guilty of that. Like I've been so lazy about getting those shots a lot of times, and those shots really make a world of difference on your videos. And these two, they're doing a good job of like showcasing that. Great job.
That'd be awesome.
Nice. Kids booting around a little bike there. That is gorgeous.
So we think we found a spot next to the lake.
You got a nice setup there. Cranking it up.
Is it chilly? Oh, it does hurt. Oh, that's cold.
That's neat. What a spot. Oh, that's gorgeous. Here's what I'm talking about. So it looks like salmon and some sort of bean. I don't know what kind of bean that is, but
Look at that. Oh, yeah. Frozen, so we're gonna have to cook it slower.
nice. Oh, that's fresh salmon too.
Yep, go ahead.
The waiting period, yeah. I like their setup.
Soy
It's nice.
sauce seasoning. Alright, we're gonna add some of these snap peas.
Yeah. Julie said drone shots are always so nice. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, yeah, baby. Damn.
Here's my jam. The fire at night. Like, look how relaxed they are. It's incredible. So, talking about cameras for a little bit, I'm only using GoPro Hero 12 and 13, and then this Samsung Galaxy S25. The night shots with the S25 are incredibly nice. Like, if you're patient and you don't move the camera around and they really spend time getting shots of the night sky, it's beautiful. Again, S25, Samsung S25. You probably are iPhone viewers, I would imagine, but this is the Ultra. I love this phone, so I can't wait till I go out and sort of do some videos and all that kind of stuff. But beautiful. So what he did here is he did a drone shot, but because the drone doesn't actually have sound, he incorporated like his own backdrop sound, which was like birds and sounds of trees and wind and all that stuff, which I did on my previous video. Yeah. It makes it like just more lively and nice, right? Oh no, so what he did was he used his sound and then he just kind of backdropped it in his video editing and stuff. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, the fish looks so good, Julie. I know. Well, folks, I was hoping we could get more people on the chat, honestly, but it's 8:30. It's getting late for our Eastern folks, so I'm gonna call it here. I think. Bit of a short video, but that's fine. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and then if there's a spot that you want to check out, make sure to put a link in the comments, or just put a comment in the comments, and then we'll check it out. But thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next.